Okay, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the award ceremony for the iSpring course creation contest. I'm Maria Starling, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be your host today. If you can hear the sound, if you can see the picture, please let us know. Please write in the chat that everything is working. Okay? Hello, guys. First, a huge welcome to all our amazing participants and our guests who joined to see the fantastic contest projects, and of course, our esteemed judges. Okay, I will ask the tech support to show our judges so that we can say hi to each other. Hello there.
Hi
That's
all.
wonderful. Yes, Robin. Hi. James. Hello. Anna. Alexander. Hello. How are you today?
Fantastic.
Yeah, doing
Thanks for
good. Happy to
joining.
be here.
Very happy to
W-
be here.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you for being here today to
Super
mark
happy to
this.
be here.
Yeah, absolutely. This grand finale of the contest. So let's celebrate together. Thank you for coming. So, guys, let's proceed. This webinar is being recorded. We'll upload the recording later on. So you will be able to see it in case you miss something or would like to rewatch it. And over the past 2 weeks, we actually spent time learning, creating, and experimenting together. It's been an inspiring journey. And I hope this experience has been just as exciting for you as it's been for us as organizers. Here you can see the posts that our participants shared online. We actually loved seeing your posts, your reflections, your behind the scenes moments. Okay, that was awesome. That was really cool. And we're really incredible to get your kind words and thoughtful feedback. There were a couple of uh, posts that shared that where people shared that there was not enough time. We completely understand that. We will take care of that in the future. But in total, your messages really inspire us to create even more exciting events in the future. Thank you for that. And dear judges, maybe you have a couple of words to share how it was for you as people who also took an incredible part in this event, in this contest. So maybe a couple of words from your side,
Absolutely. Okay,
Alexander.
maybe I'll start since my mic wasn't on when I started, so I'll pay the penalty. No, thank you, everyone. It's super great to be here. This experience was amazing for me because I got to see some people's creativity and what can be possible with iSpring Studio. So, being familiar with the tool myself and having used it a few years, I was super excited to see some of the creative approaches that came around. So this is great, and I'm down for whatever else we do after this, iSpring. This is amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else, maybe?
Sure, I'll weigh in. I just want to
James.
say that my experience being a panelist for the iSpring course creation contest was both a learning experience for me and very exciting from the standpoint of seeing how much you, iSpring, did to create not just a contest and an opportunity for people to measure themselves against their peers, but to interact with each other and learn from each other and network with each other and see the Miro board and do all the activities that were built into this experience besides the contest. So the contest was sort of the icing on the cake, and I learned a lot giving, evaluations on the courses I was asked to look at. But for me, it was just uplifting from the standpoint of what we are doing for each other as a community of learning and development wannabes, professionals, and everything in between.
Thank you. Awesome. All right. If anyone wants to speak up as well, go ahead. Otherwise, I will continue. Okay. All right. Let's move on, guys. Let's talk numbers. Before we get into the contest highlights, we'd like to discuss what's been happening during the last several weeks. We were absolutely blown away by the level of interest this competition generated. In total, We received almost 1,400 applications from 110 countries. Can you imagine that? That was just incredible. Nearly 590 participants explored our learning materials in our platform, and, well, 100 participants crossed the finish line and submitted their final projects. Okay, so course creation is no small talk. That is something to be proud of, guys. And you made a great job. But whether you submitted your course or not, you'll still gain valuable experience. We're absolutely sure about that. So maybe you started working on the concept, maybe explored a new tool, iSpring Suite. Yeah, maybe you got inspired by the projects of other people, maybe inspired by the process itself. Please drop in the chat your feedback, your emotions. That's going to be really valuable for us. I unfortunately I can't see everyone's commenting right now, but I'm sure you are. And that's what really matters. Yeah, us being a community. Every step you take brings you closer to mastering instructional design. That's why we're here. And we also gathered feedback from the participants, and the results speak for themselves. You rated your overall experience 8.9 out of 10. And the likelihood of recommending the contest to the others scored an impressive 9 out of 10. And guys, that means the world to us. Thank you so much. All right. So, before we took a look at some of your projects, because we would like to have like a really inspirational, inspiring crash test, I like to go over some main criteria that our judges used to evaluate submitted courses. Okay. So, creativity. We looked for your unique approach in course structure, content visualization, and the tone of communication. So anything that made the course engaging and stand out was a plus for you. Second, consistency. Everything has to flow smoothly with all elements working together. The content needed to match the topic and the learning objectives, making it clear and easy to follow for the students and, of course, our judges. The third, design. Visuals matter. That's really important. And judges paid attention to fonts, colors, layouts, how well everything works together. Okay. The fourth, engagement. The key question was, does the question keep learners engaged? Whether it's through storytelling or quizzes or gamified elements, okay, that was better. That was what was better. And compliance. Of course, all courses had to meet the contest requirements like length, structure, and those must have iSpring features that we provided. So, our judges carefully reviewed all the submissions, and you all received the feedback on our courses in your personal accounts in LMS. But right now, we will review several projects. Okay, there's going to be just several projects because it's impossible to cover everything. And the main point for us is to show a number of tips, approaches that make these projects stand out, that make these projects resonate with the audience. Yeah. So that these approaches can be reused by you guys. Yeah. So that you understand and know what provokes changes in behavior, why these courses look really appealing. Okay. So let's watch and learn. All right. And guess that I'm going to pass my mic to Alexander, who's going to share the screen right now. Okay.
That's right, folks. I'm going to share my screen. Here we
Okay.
go. We're going to go there and we're going to take a look at a cool sample here. All right, let's see if we can get the right screen. Hold on. This is going to be a challenge because, we're jiving. So let's get to it. Give me just a sec, folks. Got to switch that link over. There we go. Okay, now we're going to get to it. Apologies for that. There we go. And here we go. All right. Do, do, do. Okay, everybody can see my screen, and we're showing this sample.
Absolutely.
We're good? Awesome. Good confirmation. All right, we're there. Okay, so here we got this great sample, and upon is the assertive communication model, assertive communication module here. Great use of different things. I like the approach here because there was a integration of different tools. So obviously, you can recognize some of the tools
Imagine
used.
this, you're
You can
observing a
use
meeting where one of
recognize some of the tools used here, and there's audio as well, so I really appreciate that part, having the audio with today's technologies. If you've seen what I usually cover, you can find easily some good AI quality voices that you can use here and be creative in that perspective. So we have some intro here with audio. It provides we
this
got
course
we
will
got
take
our
approximately
we
7
got our
minutes to
introduction, of
complete.
course,
It
as we
includes
wanted to
audio and
follow.
video.
We got the integration
Imagine
of different
this, you're
tools
observing
here,
a
which
meeting
is
where one
great.
of your
A video
colleagues
that
struggles to
gets
share
us
an idea.
into the
Every
introduction of what's
time he
happening.
starts speaking,
And
someone interrupts.
then we can navigate freely. So I appreciate that as well. That's a very important thing, especially if you're designing for adults. So that's one thing I recommend. So one thing here is they're incorporating the video feedback and then calling back on that image and then doing the knowledge check. So that's very nice. I like that approach. From that perspective, then you have your breakdown. And as we know, when we go in instructional design, you want to go from wide to narrow, right? From wide to narrow. If you're doing education, of course, definitely that is an approach that we want to work with. That is the approach that will get us to start discussing big topics in an overview perspective and then going drilling down to the specifics and the tools. So this module did a great job at doing that. It provided us with different chapters. It broke down and introduced those chapters, and then it gave us at the end some knowledge checks and a nice case scenario to wrap up. So yeah, excellent stuff here. Congratulations, Diana, doing great work there. Any questions for me, for anyone? How are we doing, Maria?
Okay. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much,
Good.
Alexander. Yeah. So now we're going to move to the second course, and looks like James is going to take the floor. So
Okay.
James, yeah, go ahead. I know that you've got two courses to talk about, so we would love you to share the screen.
I will. I'm very happy
Mhm.
to walk through two presentations today. Uh, I'm not going to share the system audio because I think it'll be easier to speak and not have the audio jump in. But I will say that digital accessibility in the workplace is a course that contains an amazing AI voiceover. Um, and if Maria, you wouldn't mind reminding me who the author was, or let me know if I should mention the author, I would be happy to mention the author. But for now, I just want to say that one of the fascinating things about this process as a panelist was seeing the courses that were submitted at both tiers. So, there was a start level tier for instructional designers who perhaps had only been applying themselves in this area for less than a year. And then there was the pro tier. And I want to say that there were some submissions at the start level that were exceptional. So I want to just say, give a shout out to all of you who were really pushing the envelope and demonstrating how important it is to you that you do a good job and that you create a good course, even though you were submitting at the start level. So one of the things that stood out to me about digital accessibility in the workplace was that the developer made it accessible. So your topic is digital accessibility, and she leaned into the fact that you can publish an iSpring and make the content accessible, both using the accessibility icon that you can see here in the upper left corner of the screen, which if I click on, you can see changes the way the content is rendered so that audio files are available to be played independently from the video. Video clips that are embedded are available to you, and the navigation item elements are available to you. So throughout the course, I was checking, but I was going back and forth between the standard view and the accessibility mode because I was fascinated to see how thoroughly this approach had been looked into and applied. The other thing that's worth pointing out is that you can see in the iSpring player, she took advantage of closed captioning. So if I turn on closed captioning and begin, sorry, one second. I was forgetting that I was playing my own audio into the room. So apologies if you suddenly heard the sound of the chorus playing in the background. And it took me a second to scramble and find the volume for the show. But if I hit play again, you'll see that closed captioning is something that has been made available and can appear in front of. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now you can see that closed captioning is available and providing a full rundown of what is being said by the voiceover and is available uh, and can be seen while the course is playing. Another element that I thought was worth noting is that for me, no matter how creative the approach, following the guidelines for the contest and also following best practices from a learning and design perspective were extremely important. And so I was very happy to see that in addition to some beautiful visuals, great accessibility functionality, and an excellent structure to the course, there was a perfect alignment between the objectives that were stated at the beginning of the course and the information that was contained in the course. And there were activities included to help give the learner the opportunity to practice what they were learning. So as I click through the course, you'll see that a variety of different styles were used, but there is a lovely cohesiveness as far as the visual elements are concerned. We have the branding that has so diligently been applied, and it is carried over not just from the slide content, but the entire player has been customized so that the corporate branding is in evidence there. So this is a really thorough approach to making sure that your course not only looks good on the slides, but looks good in the player. And another thing that I loved, and I'll let Maria flag me down as I get close to the end of my 5 minutes for the first course, is that she incorporated personas. She has characters, individual characters, each of which have individual voices, AI voices, that are speaking directly from their own experience to explain how accessibility and digital accessibility impacts them in the workplace. So I thought this was a really great approach to make the course more engaging and to help learners feel a little differently about the subject matter than they might have were they simply reading facts. So hopefully that resonates with people who are viewing the presentation today, and you'll think about that when you're creating courses of your own. Any opportunity you can take to personify the information and put the information you want to share in the words of characters or personalities in your course is great. I also loved that she was willing to lean into the use of one question quizzes, sort of like knowledge checks that she implemented in the course to make sure that what she has shared so far is being retained and understood by those who were taking the course. So, for example, this exercise, I'm going to get this wrong, but in the interest of simply getting through the presentation, I'm going to submit, and you'll see she's also provided feedback so you can see exactly which questions you got right and which ones you got wrong. Um, then she goes on to include this interactive structure, which is something that's built into iSpring, but she used very well to present additional information. What I really love about the way she presented the information was that in the first two tabs, we're being given facts, and then she follows it with an example where we are led to understand how those facts would apply in real life. And then she continues by giving you a suggested action. So, what you need to do. So I think all in all, without going further through the course, because I don't want to shortchange the second contestant, I just want to once again compliment. If you take the time and make the effort to make your course accessible, and you thoroughly review your course so that its presentation is professional and not only within the slides themselves, but in the player itself, and you really lean into personifying the information and giving the learner characters with whom they can identify, you are going to see an incredible increase in the value add for the course that you create. So I'll pause there. And if anyone has any questions or comments, or if Maria, you want to just give me the high sign that I can move to the next course, I will.
Yes, talking about the author of this course, it's Naomi Thomas, right? So,
Thank you.
yes, that's her. And let's move on to the next one.
Brilliant. Yes, Naomi, I really enjoyed reviewing your course. So let's look at this course. This course, the author included their name on the title slide and provided the information that would be helpful to the end user or the learner understand whether or not this course was for them. I like whether it's going to be in the description of a course that's embedded in your LMS or on the title slide of a course, being as clear and transparent and by sharing who the course is for and what the course will teach you, because it means that in the real world, someone who may be looking at a catalog of courses is more likely to understand whether this course is for them. And the last thing you want is for users to start going through a course and get 5 or 10 minutes into it before they realize, oh, this is not for me. So now I've wasted my time. Here's another example of some artistry in their design. We've got a wonderful use of fonts. We've got a lot of negative space. It's very attractive, physically appealing, and we can tell that some thought has been put into the color scheme that's being used in the course and also the color scheme that has been chosen for the player. Now, once again, you could choose to navigate using the on-screen navigation that's built in, or you could use the iSpring player. I personally like to see the choice being offered, unless for some specific reason you need to fill your entire screen with the information you have on your slide. So that flexibility, I think, is always something that you want to offer your learners. Now, once again, very good use of the space. She has chosen not to show the navigation panel on the left or the notes panel on the left, and she's maximizing her real estate to provide these very clear learning objectives. And she's even gone so far as to bold the action that she's associating with these objectives. Again, we're leaning into clarity, we're providing focus. So it's a lovely fusion of form and function. And as we continue, we can see that she has given us, like the other presenter, she's given us a character to identify with. And she's speaking by presenting this in the form of a quote on the slide from their point of view. So right away, we're being asked to identify with the person with whom we are going to be sharing this learning experience. I'll continue to click through just to demonstrate how she continues to tie in elements that remind the user, what objective are we focusing on? What is it that I'm learning right now that ties back to what I'm supposed to be learning from the course in its entirety? giving users that frame of reference is very useful, very valid. I consider that to be scaffolding, and I try to include it in my courses. So now we've moved into a section that is an interaction. It's a similar interaction to the one that we saw in the other course. And just like the other presenter, you can see that she's providing some context. She's elaborating by leaning into some definitions and terms to make sure that nothing she talks about is not hasn't been explained yet, right? It's always a bad idea to use terms that you haven't defined for the user. And then she gives you the answer to the question, why is what I'm learning so important? Which is, in a way, tied to the what's in it for me. It's always a good idea to keep reminding your user for whom this information may not be second nature. It may not already be part of their world. You want to keep bringing it back to them and helping them understand why they should continue to pay attention and what they are less likely to learn from the course. Now we're going into a section where you start to take some action, right? So here we have an interaction where we're being encouraged to interact with examples of the information that's been presented about SEO. This is a great use of an interaction, giving the user the any time, as much time as they want to review the information, and they can do it in any order they want. Using non-linear instruction, some information being shared in a way that may be significantly significant to the topic at hand, but might not feel like it needs to be presented in a specific order, is great for user interaction because it allows your learners to lean into and choose to learn in what they are most interested in learning first. So another way to say that is, if the information you're presenting isn't tied to or directly connected to understanding a sequential process, give the learner the flexibility to learn the way they want to learn. So now we're giving the learner some feedback based on the exercise that they just completed, which is wonderful because it's without doing a test, you still enabled the end user to understand how well they are currently absorbing the information that they are here to learn. So again, I'm not going to go through the entire course, but I think it's very plain to see the level of it, the attention to detail and the level of thought that went into producing this course is on evidence. And as a blanket statement that I would say to anyone who may consider themselves to be operating at the start level as opposed to the pro level, although this applies to everyone, no matter how creative the idea, no matter how much you want to push the envelope when it comes to putting something that is outside the box into your course, the most important thing you can do for your credibility is to proof and proof and proof again. Unlike a document or a video or any other media, an e-learning course has so many moving parts, so many different elements that you need to give yourself the time that you need to review all of it thoroughly and carefully to make sure you aren't making any typos or mistakes and the functionality works as designed. That's the best gift you can give to your learner, the sense that the time that they're taking to go through the course was very important to the person who made the course because you've made it the best course for them that you could make it.
James, thank you so much. That was really valuable indeed. Thank you. Great. And now I will pass the mic to Robin. Are you here with us? Is it possible for you to share the screen?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's my turn. And I actually have a course that I like to describe as a healthy snack. That's what it felt like to me as I was going through it. There's a lot of like good bits in here. And so I do want to make sure that you can hear the sound because I think the way that they started it and this course is really well done and captures your attention. So I want to give it its credit.
Meet Alex, a remote worker. Alex enjoys the freedom of working from anywhere. No commute, no office distractions. Sounds great, right? But something is off. Morning. The alarm rings. Alex instinctively reaches for their phone, just a quick check of emails. But before they know it, breakfast is over, and that morning walk skipped again. Midday. Another meeting. Then another. Then another. By the time Alex remembers lunch, there's only a few minutes to grab a bite at their desk, multitasking between emails and chat notifications. Evening. The workday should be over. But it's not. Slack keeps buzzing. One more message. One more task. One more hour. Meanwhile, movie plays in the background, but Alex isn't really watching. Their mind is still at work. Wait, wasn't remote work supposed to offer more balance, not less? Something isn't right. What's happening in Alex's day that's leading to this constant cycle of stress and exhaustion?
Okay. So I think that there were several things that happened right there, and I think it was worth playing so that you guys could capture the extent of it. It was creative. It was seamless in its design and its graphic elements. It was storytelling. I think we have all probably, if you work remotely, you have felt exactly like Alex did, probably especially at the beginning when you were just working all the time. So I think it was very relatable. The transitions were professional. So when you create a video and you make certain transitions, like the constant circle that happened, like the clockwise thing that goes from this to show a feeling. And I think that the video not only captured a good story, good consistency, but it also captured feelings and the level of professionalism that it had when it used transitions mindfully. And even camera pans. Did you see that part where it like zoomed in on him, like whenever things are starting to feel a little chaotic and like bogged down, right? And so I thought that was a great way to start the course. I think that's an excellent way to start the what's in it for me. They didn't have to say what's in it for me because you were able to relate directly to Alex and Alex's situation of always being on in a remote work environment. So hands down, that is an absolute excellent way to start. And then I also like, okay, so now the video has stopped. I'm in it. I'm relating to Alex. Go ahead. Tell me how I can get out of this trap. And then go ahead. You are now, pulling the information yourself by going ahead and reflecting on what it is that made Alex's day so stressful for him. And so there it is. You're already connecting the neurons, so to speak, by having a question. Yeah, of course I'm not incorrect. I don't care. Submit. Oh, do I have to get it right? Okay, good. And so then you'll also see what's nice about this whole course is the consistency, not just from the video, but throughout. You'll see that the images, the layouts, the colors, they all stay consistent. Now, there is something that I would have liked to see on the video. I would have liked to see player controls. I would have liked to see closed captioning. I also don't see a menu, but I think that's kind of like small stuff. If I have to give the feedback on like things that I would change. Obviously, I like how everything is chunked down. See how you're not given walls of text. You're just like set boundaries, clear, turn off notifications, clear, easy, actionable steps. And also the incorporate mindfulness. It gives you a small, tiny little actionable step. And then again, you are then brought back in to interact. It's not that you're just scrolling through, but it is asking you like, are you paying attention? Is this working for you? Instead of giving like those long quizzes at the end. I saw quite a few throughout the judging of quizzes, like just at the end, it's like present quiz. And this format is much better because you are making sure that they are connecting and that they are learning throughout and that you are reinforcing what they learned throughout. So what should he actually do? Ding, 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 ding. And then we are given full feedback. So we are given feedback for why it's correct or why it's incorrect. I really like this little exercise here. I think it's very cute because Again, it's chunked in a way where it makes it pleasurable. That's why I said like a healthy snack. Okay, close your eyes, take a deep breath. So this is obviously like the box method for breathing. And then what's really cute is they actually give you a guided meditation. And this is the
Welcome
other
to this
time where you will see
mindfulness minute.
hear
Let's
the
take
voiceover.
this time.
Then it gives you like a nice little summary of like what you're going to try. And now it's asking you to actually apply it when it gets to that screen to your own life. And it's not graded or anything. It just makes you think about it and commit to the things that you're going to add to your own digital detox action plan. I like how everything is action oriented. It is about the deliberate practice in this course. And so then it just does more. I like in this one how like it still keeps it chunked and gives an example for every single strategy. Every single strategy has an example because that is one of the ways that we learn, right? Through concrete examples, and you will find it in every single piece of this course. And now Alex has a new routine. And then we can again continue to think about, oh, which are these things that are effective for his habits? All right. And now I have to think critically, right? Now I can't just click a button. I actually have to type something. Luckily for me, I can get away with cheating. But it's good, right? You know, if somebody actually wanted to think about this and answer the questions, then they have the opportunity. And then again, feedback is given even on these open-ended questions. And so even for me, who's been a remote worker since, before quarantine was a lifestyle, I even was reminded of some small things that I can do in my everyday life to like keep a digital detox. And of course, whenever you're going through as a judge to review things, if you can like learn something along the way and actually like mean something to you, how much more impactful is it going to be for people who have never come across these lessons or this type of instruction? And so, boop, there it is. And so that's the whole course. And there are multiple different types of interactions, which just keeps it engaging throughout. And so there's creativity. It's consistent in its design. It is engaging by, putting those little pieces of engagement that remind you of what you're learning and what you're practicing and what you're applying throughout. And then, of course, it met the compliance. So, if I was grading this one, which was, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It really, they did a great job. And I would just, like I said, I would add more accessibility to it. But other than that, as far as instructional design principles, it really it hit the mark.
Robin, thank you so much. That was awesome. That was really great. Thank you for sharing. A huge thank you to Robin, Alexander, and James for sharing such valuable feedback. Dear guys, participants, I know that we're getting some questions about feedback, and we've just finished this morning, and you will receive the detailed feedback on your works. Everyone will receive the detailed feedback on their courses during today and tomorrow. So do not worry, we will be in touch with every a person who sent their work, and this is 100 courses. That's huge job. Our jury members were really quick with judging all the papers, all the works, all the courses, but still it takes some time to send out actually the feedback to each of you. Okay, so do not worry. And now this is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to announce the winners. And as you know, we've got 2 award categories, and we will start with start category, and then we will move to pro category. Okay. And I will pass my mic to Anna, my colleague. She will announce the winners. Anna, how are you?
Hi, I'm very excited and thrilled to announce all the winners. All right, so now the moment we've all been waiting for, it's time to announce the winners. So, as you know, um, and as Marie just said, we have 2 award categories, Start and Pro. So, we will go through each of each one from the fifth place to the first one. So let's reveal the winners in the start category. Uh, Fourth and fifth place winners will receive free enrollment in any iSpring intensive training program this year. So, which is an amazing, excellent opportunity to sharpen your e-learning design skills. And of course, they will get a winner's certificate. So, I think we don't need to wait no more, and
Okay.
we
Shall we
can.
start with the fifth place?
Yeah, and one more thing. I'm so sorry if in the moment I will mispronounce your name, so please don't blame me. I feel so nervous about this, but I hope we will do it good. Anyway, feel free to correct me if I misspell it. Yes,
Okay.
that's all
So,
from my side. I think we need to go ahead and kick off our list. And in the fifth place, in the start category, we have Sarah Dennison. Congratulations! Woohoo! And there one more news, like something interesting fact that I have for you. We have so many amazing courses and projects, and I bet you will be surprised. However, we have two fifth places in the start category. So many great work. It's so hard to choose. So, congratulations to Naomi Thomas for winning. Woo! Perfect. Now let's move on to the first place. And claiming the first spot is Andrea Warga. Fantastic, fantastic jobs. Congratulations. Now let's talk about the second and the third place winners. They will also receive free enrollment in the iSpring Intensive Training Program, plus a 250 Amazon gift card. A well earned reward for their hard work, and of course, they will get a certificate from us. So, in third place, earning a well deserved spot on the podium, John Velasquez. So, huge congratulations! And so close to the top. The second place award goes to Michelle Wan. Congratulations, fantastic, fantastic achievement. And now for the first place. What the first place winner will receive. Free enrollment in any iSpring intensive training program this year, 500 Amazon gift card, winner recognition certificate, and one of the most valuable prizes, I think we can all agree here, a career strategy consultation with an L&D expert. So, sounds amazing. And the grand winner of the start category, taking home first place, is Julian Brunk. Congratulations, a big round of applause for our first place winner. Amazing. So, all winners will receive an email with the details about their prizes and certificates. So, don't worry about this. And thank you so much, guys. All of you, a huge, huge round of applause for all of you. The dedication, effort, creativity you put into your courses were truly, truly inspiring.
and thank you so much. And as Anna mentioned, our winners can join the intensive workshops. And all of you guys, all of those who, for some reason, didn't win the first five places, don't get upset because you can also join the intensive workshops together with our winners. The first intensive will take place on April 9th and 10th There, you will learn to use iSpring Suite authoring tool. You can scan the QR code right now and get a 15% discount and learn actually how to transform slides into engaging course, right? Learn to apply everything that our judges spoke about today, talking about the courses. Okay, so and the second intensive that is going to happen really soon. This is May 20th, 21st, and it will be devoted to scrollable format. This time we didn't have the scrollable course format, this is something that we would like to introduce next time for sure. And in this intensive workshop, we will learn how to create scrollable content using AI assistant in iSpring Cloud, something that we didn't try this time, but this is something that you can certainly learn and know how to apply. Again, all participants of the contest can join this intensive workshop. You can scan the QR codes right now and get a 15% discount. And those of you who are new to the profession of instructional design or are in the process of transitioning to ID field, I really encourage you to join our asynchronous video course because the previous two workshops, these are synchronous format, but this one is asynchronous. Again, we have a 15% discount of our flagship video course for aspiring instructional designers, and I really encourage you to join it. There, you will learn the fundamentals of instructional design, core principles of building effective courses, and basically, you will learn how to become an instructional designer. Okay, all our promo codes, they're effective. They work till the end of March, so feel free to join anytime, and let's learn together. This is an incredible possibility, incredible chance to join our winners and to work together. Okay, and now looks like we're getting to the pro category, Anna.
Yes, so now let's turn to our second category, the pro. We'll count down from the fifth place to the grand winner as we did before. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to announce that our fourth and fifth place winners are in for a real treat. They will be gifted with the chance to enroll absolutely free in any iSpring intensive program this year. So, an amazing opportunity to hone their e learning design skills. And of course, don't forget about the winner certificate. So, starting strong in the fifth place, we have Jan Banisic. So, congratulations. Happy to see you as a winner. Next up, claiming the fourth place spot with an outstanding project is Forini Safuri. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Happy to have you here. Okay, and now let's not forget about our second and third place winners. They will also be awarded this free enrollment to the iSpring Intensive Program, any that they choose this year. But that's not all. They will also receive 250 Amazon gift card as a well-deserved reward. And of course, we can't leave out the winner certificate. So let's let the world know their names. Taking the bronze medal in the pro category is Charlotte Stroheimer. Yay! Massive, massive congratulations. So happy to see you here. And our second place winner delivered an incredible project that stood out to the judges. And that person is Sana Saduri. So big, big round of applause. And the first place champion will receive free enrollment in any iSpring intensive training program, $500 Amazon gift card, winner recognition certificate, and of course, a career strategy consultation with an L&D expert. So now we definitely need some drums. Perfect. Finally, the grand prize in the pro category goes to Diana Pond. So a well-deserved triumph. So, congratulations to all of you. You all did a great job. You will get the email with all the details about how to get your prizes and certificates. So, don't worry about this. Enjoy your win and enjoy the contest. Enjoy this communication and networking. You did an amazing job. We really, really appreciate what you did. And yeah,
Okay,
I
Anna, thank you so much. Guys, again, our congratulations. It was tough. It was a tough choice, to tell you the truth. It was really difficult and challenging, and we were taking consideration different aspects, as well as not only creativity but professional aspects. So, all winners' courses will be uploaded to Mirror Board, our Mirror Board that we've been using during this contest, so that you can go and look at the courses once again, and to see how different courses can be, and to get different, to learn about different approaches, maybe to understand what kind of tips you can use yourself. So we will upload the courses to Miro quite soon. Meanwhile, I like to ask you to stay with me, because this is not the end. Yes, and first of all, this is going to be one more surprise for you in the very end, which I'm going to speak about shortly. Before I mention this surprise, I would like to tell you that all the participants of the course are granted with a discount on our industry leading authoring tool, iSpring Suite Max. You can right now scan the QR codes and get the 15% discount. This discount is valid until August 31st. Use it, especially if you would like to work with this tool in your company. Yeah, our sales team will be in touch with you as soon as you get send the requests. And finally, those of you who are professionals, who are pro in their category, who are working for quite a long time, and we've seen quite impressive courses, works done with iSpring suites. I'm inviting you to join the certification program, uh, with which you can get certified as an iSpring professional, and get your actually CV posted, your profile posted on Talent Hub as a certified iSpring professional. This program helps, actually teaches you, certifies you in using iSpring Suite and iSpring Learn. Yes, and again, we have a 15% discount for all the participants of the contest. Yes, this promo code expires at the end of the March. All right. Finally, yes, big surprise. Okay, before I proceed to this surprise, I would like to see your emotions. I would like to see your feedback, your congratulations to our winners, your insights, what you've learned so far, how it was for you. That is really valuable and inspirational for us. Regardless of ranking, each of you has taken an important step in your instructional design journey. Yes, and every project brought something unique. That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely true. We're incredibly proud of what you've accomplished. And if you'd like this type of, let's say, workshop to continue, if you'd like to have more conversation around the works that you submitted, that you'd like to talk a bit more rather than to discuss for I think four courses that we've been able to do we've been able to discuss today, please drop a message right now that you will be happy to continue our discussion of instructional design tips, approaches, engagement techniques. We'll be happy to organize that in our community. Okay? Drop me a message right now in the chat where you're watching us. All right. So, one more surprise for you. As you've made such a great effort, we are presenting each of the participants with an ultimate e-learning box, which value is approximately $570. That's a big win for you guys. You will get a starter kit for building impressive e-learning. You'll be able to practice a bit more, right? You will get pre-designed visual assets, three lessons on e-learning design, the latest L&D trends from DevLearn, and a 1 month subscription to iSpring Suite Max. So we will be happy to continue our common journey together with you. Okay. All right. And one more. We're launching L&D Career Strategy Series. Okay. We would like you to gain the skills, strategies, and confidence to accelerate your career in L&D and instructional design, no matter where you're starting from. So, if you feel like this is something that you want to work on the next few months, scan this QR code immediately and let me know that you are there, that you would like to join this L&D Career Strategy series. Okay, we're going to have a series of events and we would like to invite you there, and you will be the first to know. Okay, all right. Please go ahead, scan, and here comes the final big surprise. Several weeks ago, I asked you, why don't we upload our courses on Mirrorboard? Why don't we start communication and networking on Mirrorboard? And you followed. You said yes. Why not? And right now, we can see actually. I think about I don't know how many. Let me open. Let me open this window. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to open it right now. Yes, here we are. Okay, all right. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen and I see you there. Okay. Share screen, window. Here we go. Share. Okay. So this is our mirror board. It's inspirational. It's huge. It's amazing. I love it, guys. This is something incredible that you've been doing here. That's awesome. Look how many courses we have uploaded here. That's absolutely marvelous. I love it. This is something that we've been aiming at, and we've done it together with you. Um, so, we have the final surprise for you. We've decided that we would like mm, to actually to to I'm losing my words right now. Okay, uh, those one participant who uploaded their course on our Mir board is going to win a third career strategy consultation, the grand prize of this contest. And for that, we've prepared a wheel of fortune. Okay, there have been 51 entries on Mir board. All right, here we have the wheel of fortune. Here we've got your names. I'm going to push the spin right now, press the spin, and we're going to have another winner, no matter what category it is, no matter how good or bad or not really good his or her work is. Just because it was fun and you participated, you tried. We will do it this way. I hope you will enjoy. Okay? So let me press to spin. Okay, here we go. Here we go. in the third consult. Okay, Sherry Smith, my congratulations. You won the final prize for today. I think it was a lot of fun and a lot of surprises for you guys today. Thank you so much that you've been staying with me till the end. Okay, so looks like we made it till the end, and let me share one more screen with you once again. Okay, here we are. All right. So during the contest, our community in iSpring Learning Exchange grew by 700 people. Can you imagine? 700 people joined. If you're still not there, I'm inviting you. Come on in. Okay. I'm inviting you to join our L&D Career Strategy series right now because this is something that we're going to concentrate on in the next few weeks in our community. And finally, I would like to hear your emotions. I would like to read your feedback about this contest. Please go ahead and share in the comments wherever you're watching us in LinkedIn or on YouTube. I will be happy to read those afterwards because I can't see them right now, but I can feel that you're there, that you've been with us this whole hour. Okay. I think we need some music now, right now. Do we? Because our Alexander have some after we finish. So I think this is the time. Okay. Dear members, if you're here with me, how was it for you this hour? Did you like it? Turn on your mic.
I really enjoyed participating, and I love seeing that there was, over 100 brave and courageous souls willing to do the work and put their work out there for judges to give them feedback and for everyone to see on the Miro board. And that truly is how you grow, through the deliberate practice of getting feedback from people who are ahead of you in the profession. And so I really just want to give a round of applause to every single participant, and thank you, iSpring, for hosting such an incredible opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. Anna, a couple words from you.
So I absolutely agree with Robin. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to do the same as all of you guys did, to put it like on the stage and show everyone what you can do. So yeah, that's amazing. I really want to thank all of our experts and judges because they helped us. They leave their feedback, and I think this is the most valuable feedback when you can receive. And moreover, I really, really love our Miro board because I spent some time yesterday there just to reading about your hobbies, what you love to do, and about from where we have all of our participants. And it was amazing, like what kind of community we had in this. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you, Maria, for doing all of this thing, for organizing it, for being with us all the way through. So you did an amazing job.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your assistance in being here with us. I think we'll wrap up right now. Thank you so much. And community's there. We're staying. So we will meet quite soon. See you guys. Thank you.
Bye bye.